ladies, gentlemen, and goblins of all ages. Welcome
Woohoo!
Dour Gnome Adventures D-Side. I am Dimitri, and we are here back with Act 2 of Fiasco. The players for At the Golden Shovel are still Brian.
Yep, I exist.
Matt.
I question Brian's existence.
So do I, actually.
It's true.
Ryan.
That would be me.
And Mark.
Hey.
And last time, we generated our characters communally by defining them in terms of their relationships to each other. We generated a few needs, objects, and places, which we have utilized
promptly
so
forgotten.
very poorly.
Oh, God, yeah.
And we went through 2 scenes with each character, not all of them necessarily featuring just that character, but we went through 2 scenes each, deciding whether we wanted to set them up and then let them play, or have a result and then have everybody else set it up for you. And we have gone through half of the dice that we started with, at which point the game instructs you that it's time for the tilt.
Woo,
Now,
tilt.
yes. This is the tilt. Get ready to get tilted. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to look in front of us and we're going to roll the dice that we have collected. Remember, in Act 1, regardless of whether you chose to set up this resolve or what's the terminology? Yeah. Well, whether you chose the die or chose to set up the scene.
Establish or resolve.
Thank you. The die that was the result of the scene had to be given to another player. Somehow we've all ended up with 2 dice each, and it looks like myself, Ryan, and Brian both have 1 black and 1 white die. Meanwhile, Matt has 2 black, Mark has 2 white. Now, why is the color relevant in this particular case? We're going to be rolling all the dice that are in front of us. So each of us is going to be rolling 2 dice. But we're going to be looking for the highest total of each color. And if you have both black and white, you have to subtract one from the other. So let's say I roll a 1 on both of my dice. My total is a 0, because no matter which way I subtract it, I end up with a 0. This probably means that Matt and Mark have the highest chance of being the ones to determine how the tilt goes, because well, one of them only has black dice and one of them only has white. If they roll well enough, well, that's going to be it. They're going to be the ones picking. However,
Judging by how Matt rolls.
well, right.
What are the odds of the total of my dice being a 5?
Never tell me the odds.
I think you're gonna roll a 5 and a 4.
All right. So mechanically, you guys can click somewhere, not on the dice, and then drag to select multiple objects.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do that, you can actually select both of your dice at once. And careful there, Brian. Careful. You just make sure you drop them.
Am I making you nervous?
Yes, you're making me very, very nervous. Okay.
Oh, good.
You can grab other people's die, too.
You can, yeah.
Look, Dimitri, look at the chaos. Look.
Yes. Are you ready to? You grabbed
Excuse me.
too many dice.
Excuse me.
Those weren't yours.
Down?
Okay. Is the alternative, by the way, the
Jesus,
alternative, guys? I'm telling you about mechanics of the tabletop. You know, the things that you could use.
Isn't there a flip mechanic?
Yes,
There is-
exactly.
flip the
Thank
table.
you. No. Please don't. Last time I did that, it fell through the floor, along with everything on it. Yeah, so let's try to avoid that in the middle of this. So if you highlight your dice and right-click them, you're going to get a menu. And the very first entry in there is roll. You can also see that the shortcut for it, unless you've changed it, is R. So you could actually just highlight your dice and press R on the keyboard. Yes. If you'd like to outsource the movement of your dice, you can press R, and the game will do the physics for you.
And give you the exact same result that I...
Dimitri, I play games to roll dice.
Okay. All
so
right.
roll the dice.
I already
Is
did.
everybody ready to roll their dice?
Oh, you can roll the dice while they're rolling. That's awesome.
Say when, Dimitri.
Okay.
Say when.
The next roll each of you makes is canon. Okay?
Say when.
Now.
Ooh. All right.
I went from double 3s to double 2s.
Mhm.
Go. Let's see that roll. Was that Was that rolled?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This was rolled previously. Can I keep this, or do you want me to roll again?
I would like you to roll with everybody, so please.
Yeah. It went from 2 5s to a 2 and a 1.
Don't worry, that might still be the highest number.
No.
So
It is.
it is, actually. Going around the table, look at my dice. I have a 4 black and a 3 white. That means my total is 1 black.
Mhm.
Going next to Ryan, we have a 2 and a 2. You're sitting at 0. Next, we go to Mark, and we have your 1 and 2 are both white, which means your total is 3 white. You're currently in the lead. Matt, you've got a 2 and a 6, but both of them are black. That means your 8 black is unbeatable. And Brian, you've got a 6 and a 4, with the 6 being black. You're at 2 black, which is still less than 8 last time I checked. So yeah, it's exactly how we expected it to pan out. Matt and Mark get to choose the till.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look over to where the dice result counting tray is, to the right side of it, there's actually a little card that I'm going to flip now. And you will see the tilt table. Right. So for this, what you're going to do is we are going to roll all of the unused dice in the central pile.
Yay!
That's right. So I think we should keep it color-coded, Matt. You see those 5 black dice in the black bowl?
Yeah, where do they get rolled?
Into the dice result counting tray.
Put them in the bucket.
Shake them up.
Shake it up, baby, now.
Toss them in. And these are going to matter the same way that they mattered for the previous. And Mark, you do the same thing with the white.
Okay.
Just a second. I'm trying to grapple with the physics simulator, the physics part of the physics simulator. Dang it. I gotta lock it so it doesn't fly off. All right.
Like it.
That's not exactly on the same plane of existence, but close enough.
I was about to say, where the hell did it go?
Right. Sorry about that.
These are amazing. Oh, shit. Did I roll them again? I am so sorry.
Okay. That's fine. I am going to lock them now so it doesn't happen again.
Please. I didn't mean to do that.
You know what? It's true to our first episode because we did exactly the same thing. We didn't realize that taking a die out of there was going to reroll. Oh God, what did I just do? Wow. Okay, so the physics part of the physics simulator is delightful.
Are the dice gone? No, they're
No, the
on
dice
the
are
floor.
I managed to lock them in place. So this is a comedy of errors. But we're going to do this old-fashioned way with no.
We do it live.
We're doing it live.
Okay, so this is going to work the same way that it worked for Act 1, in that you guys are going to decide what the elements of the tilt are based on the dice that have been rolled. So you get to pick mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure.
Mayhem.
And I believe, well, yes, but each of them gets to pick one element. Let's see. These are going to be new details.
Oh, magnificent self-destruction.
Sure.
Oh,
name.
Yes. That's a great band name. Oh, magnificent self-destruction opened for Faith No More in 1997.
Sure, I caught them at Warped Tour in 2002.
Ooh, it's a good show. They were at the height of their powers. Dimitri has mildly lost control of the table.
I have mildly lost control of everything, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Wait. Failure has a stupid plan executed to perfection.
Yes.
Oh, I've done that before. Just awesome.
Yeah, I've done it with the people at this table.
You have. Multiple times, in fact.
Yeah.
Listen, if they didn't want that car to crash through the skylight,
Yes.
why did they build a garage with a ramp right next to their building? That's all I'm saying.
That's still one of the best things I've allowed a PC ever to do.
Yes, and then we kind of... Well, yes, but then we kind of exploded the wall next to the hostage with a C4.
Yes. You
Fortunately,
did kill us.
No, we didn't kill him. It turned out to be non-lethal C4 because we applied first aid.
I forgot about that.
Yes, there was still enough hostage left to deliver.
Oh.
Okay,
So, Matt, it sounds like you've already got a plan here.
I wouldn't call it a plan, Bob.
What % of a plan?
I have an idea of a plan. God. No, some of these are just breathtaking. They really, like, I'm really hoping that we do stream this so people can see this and zoom in and understand exactly how wacky this is about to be.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Matt, you get to assign one die. So
Okay.
one of the dice
Yes.
that we have rolled, you pick the number, and we assign it to one of the things on the tilt table. So if you want any kind of failure, you'd have to pick 6, and there are actually a pair of 6s in there. So if you wanted, let's see, well, that would be a 1, a stupid plan executed to perfection. You'd have to pick a 6, and then somebody would have to pick a 1.
Someone.
Well, there's only
Yeah.
one someone helping.
It should also be said that there is only one. So
That is correct.
So as I look at it now, if we were going to choose mayhem, that we would have to. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm choosing 1 so we can have some mayhem.
Okay, so you've taken 1 into mayhem.
Oh wait, no.
No?
If remind me again. I don't have to choose a category and a thing,
Well,
do I?
We're doing it like at the start. So you pick the category, then Mark is going to either pick another category or define the thing.
I want
And then-
mayhem or failure. No, mayhem. Mayhem. I am taking 1. We are going to have some mayhem.
All right.
I love mayhem.
I feel like one
Right?
leads to the other.
Dean Winters is going to be in this game.
All right. So, Mark, it is now up to you to decide what.
Yeah,
Either.
I'm taking number 3, a dangerous animal under mayhem.
I was hoping you were.
Sorry, but you can tell me what my other options are. They don't matter.
We're in the bottom of the ocean. There could be a kraken.
It says in parentheses, perhaps metaphorical, so it could be a metaphorical kraken.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't read the full thing. A dangerous animal, perhaps metaphorical, gets loose.
But it doesn't have to be.
It does not have to.
No, it doesn't have.
Oh, but why wouldn't it?
We can be right on the nose.
Release the kraken.
We do still have another 3 left. So, which of the two of you would like to pick the next element? Mark, do you want to pick and let Matt define it? Or do you want to pick a second?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. So, real quick, are we picking from the pool of dice here? Can we remove the
That's
ones that
correct.
we've already
That's
selected?
correct. So you cannot pick a 1 because there was only one. You can pick.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm going to pick 6,
3.
failure.
Okay.
I don't even know that anybody even had a plan.
Oh, do I get to define this?
Yep.
That's right. You do.
Do we have any? How many 5s do we have, D?
You have 0 5s.
Ah, crap. Okay, but we have 4s.
We do.
Good plan comes. No, I don't want a good plan that comes on.
Do we have any 2s? Because I can't imagine fire on a submarine's a good idea.
Yes. No, Mark, you are absolutely correct. Something precious is on fire.
Well, okay. Keep in mind that it doesn't actually have to be precious as in valuable.
Dimitri,
Just,
All
it's
right,
gonna
all
be
right.
fine. It's gonna be
gonna be
okay.
no, it is not.
It's going to be a fiasco.
But I'm ching.
Roll credits.
What if it's the last kraken on Earth, but it happens to be on fire? It is precious.
Did they take it out of the ocean or did they set it on fire while it was there?
I mean, it's a deep water animal, so I think if you took it out of the ocean, it would just explode.
Right, but it's on fire.
We're gonna
After it
find out.
exploded, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was about to argue that. I'm like, yeah, nope, the kraken is on fire. Girl, your kraken's on fire.
Okay, so I'm going to have to unlock these dice and move them over because I've messed up the physics. You can always trust Dimitri to break physics.
A physicist, you are not.
Means you had one job.
Actually, I've had several.
No,
jobs.
he had several jobs. That's not fair to Dimitri.
No,
And you
not
know how
break-
much I like being unfair to Dimitri.
Don't break the physics engine was the job.
Oh, I was not aware I was getting paid for that.
Oh, you're not. It's an intern position.
Yeah.
Well, internally, the physics engine is not broken. It's been tested thoroughly.
Now it's in an interred position.
Okay, so let's see. We've reassembled the central die pile. We are keeping the dice that have been assigned to us. They will come into play later. Now, the game tells us to take a break, but we just took a break. So we are going to plow on into Act 2. Act 2 works the same way, as in we are going to choose whether to establish a resolve. We're going to go around the table. We're going to take the turns. The final die is going to be wild.
So we could have a stupid plan executed to perfection.
No. Remember, these dice aren't actually getting assigned to anything anymore. These dice are going to be kept by you.
They're assigned to you.
Right. Whereas in the first act, you had to give away the dice that were the result of your scenes. In this act, you're going to keep them. And again, black is... Well, because we choose these colors to be these results. Black, in our case, is a bad result for your character. White, in our case, is a good result for your character in your scene. So if everybody starts picking white for themselves, and there are no more white dice, the very last scene could still end up as a white die if you choose it to be.
But there are a finite number of dice, so it can be played a little gamey if you wanted to screw someone else over, and I don't know why you wouldn't.
True.
I mean, who doesn't want to?
So one thing, we did actually talk about this during the break. Sorry to tell you guys that we talk outside the game, but that's the truth. Okay, some of us listen when we talk. But we did mention how maybe actually tying the objects and the places and the everything that we've generated into our characters and what we do is something we didn't really do in Act 1. So to start us off, I think I am going to, I'm going to establish a scene and I'll let you guys decide whether it goes well for my character or poorly. So actually, let's do a refresher, because I don't think we did mention who our characters are. I ended up with C1ND1, android, or maybe gynoid, combat vet, old model, defined by relationships with Ryan's character as a member of a military unit that encountered some sort of a disaster in the field and, as we figured out, was basically scrapped, the unit. And we were dismissed or decommissioned hastily and not necessarily properly, potentially with our memories not properly restored for civilian use. Ryan, you want to mention what your character is?
I'm playing Joey Silvershoes. He's the head of a security company. Clearly that I don't know how to spell because it's missing an O in company to draw out my own failings.
Well, no, that's why you subcontract. You have a secretary.
Exactly.
Don't feel too bad. Sometimes the interface drops letters when you're typing.
And
yes, blame the interface. Blame the physics. It's the game's fault.
In addition to the relationship with Cindy, C1ND1, my character has a relationship with Mark's character, which is I need you, but you don't need me, street orphan and sugar daddy. And clearly I'm the sugar daddy in this one.
And Mark, do you want to tell us about your street orphan?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, he's more like there's no age implied with the orphan. He's a mid-20s low-level cubicle worker who was kicked out by his very rich father. And he's trying to leverage Joey for rent. And if I remember correctly, had kind of also lost his apartment. So he wandered into the security office looking for a job. And that's kind of how their relationship had started.
Okay. And you also have a relationship with Matt's character, but that seems a little one-sided.
That's right. I do not see things to my left, but we are a veteran surveillance operator and the unknowing target of the affection. So Takeshi is surveilling me, but I don't know.
You want to tell us about your character, Matt?
Takeshi Bokash is an ex-con. recently out of prison, back to doing the only thing that he knows how to do to make money, which is watch and listen to people. I have a relationship with Lady Zeta. We did time together.
Not much time.
Not a whole lot of time, but we did do time together. So we still have.
It was memorable.
Yeah, of course it was. It's us. My vision of Takeshi is there is a movie called The Conversation where Gene Hackman's character is an audio surveillance expert, but I'm thinking like 70s Elliot Gould, curly hair on top, maybe the mustache, and a terrible polyester suit. That's the vision that I have in my head.
And Brian, do you want to elaborate on your character?
Lady Zeta. So she is a honey trap spy working for the corporations. On the less questions asked, the better. The new model, the upgrade from the previous failure that was Cindy.
Wow.
Is currently out of jail, although that was just a unfortunate timing, and luckily made some nice new contact in the form of Takeshi, and I believe it was Ryan's fault that we wound up in jail in the first place,
right?
Wasn't it?
So as we've tied the various details into the system, basically the hastily decommissioned, dismissed members of the military unit didn't have their memories back as they were supposed to. Mm-hmm. And Ryan's character was trying to find out where those memories are. And Cindy, my character, was upset that he would go to somebody other than Cindy for it. And we had a whole bunch of upset, basically. Just conversations where Cindy was not happy with anything happening.
Not anybody.
Right. I mean, she did get to punch a dude who came to her charging berth on behalf of Joey Silvershoes, but that wasn't exactly a win because she powered down right after. So, yeah, she is the old model. Whatever it is that she's supposed to be doing, she is like woefully out of date and doesn't have the memories of how to do it. So basically, she feels like she has been sidelined by this entire thing where it should be her thing too. Like, this should be the thing that she should be doing. And she's broke in literal and potentially, hardware ways. But now I get to start out Act 2 with a scene with her. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to establish this. Let's see if there's anything delicious in the tilt elements. Not yet. So I'm going to actually tie in some things that we have not necessarily used. So we've used the memories of the lost love. What else do we have? Oh, wow. Right. So one of our objects is that doesn't belong to you. An EMP device capable of disabling electronics within 25 miles.
Yeah.
And another one of us is a location. Even God couldn't afford this place. Pleasure submarine at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. And of course, there's also a need to get even by blowing the lid off of this thing, whatever the thing in the lid may be. We did actually kind of touch up on the object, a piece of me, memories of your lost love, because I think it's pretty certain by now that might be why Joey keeps digging for that stuff. But we also have a need to forget your past life, which hasn't really been addressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to establish a scene. And the scene is Cindy is calling Joey. And Joey, this is like a regular contact call. Like, you probably have like the Terminator ringtone or something.
Chugga-gug-gug-goo.
Are you going to pick up, or are you just going to keep listening to that?
Chugga-gug-gug-goo.
He left his phone charging. He's taking a shit.
Ryan, I'm talking to you. It's calling your character.
Yes. What do you need?
I did what you sent her to do. I found out, and I'm going to give it to you.
You found out what?
the company that was supposed to handle our memories was a contractor that has since been rolled into Memotex. The CEO of Memotex is in town. He's about to board a pleasure cruise on a submarine to the bottom of the Marianas Trench. His name is Wiener.
Come on, Dimitri.
Chris P. Wiener.
No, why?
Oh,
I knew, I saw it. It's a slow motion train whack.
Do with that information what you will.
oh boy.
Click.
Oh, boy.
I hope that's not the precious thing on fire.
Okay,
Not anymore.
It's crispy.
How do you think that scene went for my character? Good or bad?
I thought it went good.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to take one of the white dice, and we are down to 4 white and 5 black. And Ryan, I'm going to pass this to you. I don't know if you can top this, but I'm going to pass this to you. You've got a new piece of information to do something with.
Yeah.
If nothing else. Or, of course, you could see if you want to engage one of the tilt elements.
You know what? I would like to resolve. I'm going to let you guys give me the scene.
Okay, what would you like the result to be? Good or bad?
Oh, I want it to be all kinds of fucked up.
You want a bad result?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the black die is in the middle of the table, and we got to come up with a scene for you that ends badly. Anybody have any ideas?
Knowing that you need to go down to the Marianas Trench, you need to figure out transport down there.
But he can't afford that place. Even God couldn't afford this place.
Mm-hmm.
But he can try to bust into the submarine.
Oh,
Yes.
wait.
Yes. You have to figure out.
No, I got it.
Mhm.
Tilt number 2 is something precious is on fire. He does have something precious he could set on fire to collect insurance money. His security company.
Okay.
Well, yes, but I'm fairly certain he doesn't have insurance out on job. Does he?
I'd like to propose an alternative because
Because it's your character about to be set on fire. Yes.
No. Well, I like the idea of arson, but the security company
The very concept of arson is very attractive to me.
The security company is more services based, so the building isn't only is worth as much as like the rent that you paid to work out of it. But leading into the need to get even between us two, I think that's between us two, right?
It's amorphous. It's just sitting there because it has nowhere else to sit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If
What
you feel like it plays into your character, you can take control of it and work it into your scene.
Gotcha. What if the licensure for his security company is pulled and it's politically motivated and he feels the need to get even?
Okay, you know what? Okay, I think I got this. I think I got how we can work the need to get even into this. So, what last time, basically anytime Joey wanted some information, Joey would go to the people who would collect the information for him. So that was Lady Zeta and Takeshi.
Yes, sir.
But this time he's got the information. So he's just going to open up the off-brand equivalent of Google, whatever's still around.
Schmoogle.
You know what? It's probably still Google.
No, it's the Snoop version. It's Gizoogle.
Sure. It's Gazoogle. So Joey is sitting at his computer and he's trying to look up the information that he was given. So what exactly, how are you trying to do that? Are you just typing it into Google?
It's an unprotected server, yeah.
So first you type in Crispy Cox and then you remember it was actually Wiener. Then you type in Crispy Wiener, and again, you have safe search on so nothing comes up. Then do you remember the name of the company that I mentioned?
Momotech.
Yes. All right. So you type that into Google and you're basically finding piles of info. Like, it's going to take forever to sort this for anything useful. So you can either do like the surface search and see if that gives you anything, or you're going to have to go to somebody. So you just basically just start browsing and browsing and browsing and browsing. And it's like a rabbit hole. Like, the more you read, the worse it gets.
Are you saying that we're going past the first page of Gizoogle?
Oh no, he's clicked on a link, and then he's clicked on a link, and then he's clicked on a link. It's like the Wikipedia hole, except conspiracy sites all over.
He's like 16 pages deep in Reddit.
Oh no. Oh no.
No. Somebody's got him a Reddit link to a Discord server that leads him to an IRC where he finds out that exactly what kind of experiments Memotech has been doing 20 years ago. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Does the timeline line up? Are you telling me that Memotech did this to me?
See, but again, the issue is this is all unprotected, so you're tripping off all kinds of fucking security alerts.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, absolutely. But you see, he needs to get even, and I don't think he cares.
Yeah. Well, you got the information.
Yeah, but you got a black
so
die
I think,
for it,
I do all the searching.
And yeah, you do
I
find
neglected
out that
to turn my VPN on, and it all the searches come right back to me.
But you have your confirmation that A, this is the company that was involved somehow, depending on how many conspiracy theories you want to believe. And B, their CEO is in town and about to embark on a pleasure cruise on a submarine. So he is currently within reach, but won't be for much longer. All right, enough of a dramatic pause.
Can we ever really have enough dramatic pauses, Dimitri?
Well, we can, because we're recording this, and then it might just be silence for the last, 30 minutes of the podcast.
Dimitri, that was actually the perfect moment for a dramatic pause, and you just fucked it over.
Well, of course. I can't do two dramatic pauses in
Could
a
we
row.
make it better? Could it be an awkward pause?
Yeah, that was awkward. All right, Mark, do you have an idea for a scene? Or would you like to pick the result and have us give you one?
I will pick the result and allow you guys to give me one.
Okay. Would you like it to go well or poorly?
Poorly.
Okay. Well.
I think I got something.
Oh, let's hear it.
Joey goes to John to get himself onto this pleasure cruise as like a race to get this device, EMP device.
The EMP device hasn't actually come up before, so how would it come up now?
I was just bringing it in. Like, there's this device.
I was going to say we kind of have to. We kind of have to move the plot along.
Yeah, we have to move the plot along. So
I've got it. So
I think what I wanted to do was he's got to get onto the attempt to get onto there because I want this EMP device.
Okay,
maybe I think Joey tries to use everybody to try to get it.
Okay, I think if you want to move the plot along, I don't really think we need to talk about where it comes from. I think for a scene that goes badly specifically for John, Joey just gives him a bag and tells him to bring it to the docks. And then...
So, John's a mule.
Right. And then things happen.
But that still doesn't explain how anybody gets on the fucking submarine.
Well, if you EMP are next to the submarine, nobody gets on it.
But
then it's not in the Mariana Trench.
Well, okay, but that's where it's supposed to be going. Okay, if you guys don't like what I've established with my scene, that's perfectly fine.
I
just don't think I have enough plot to actually get there.
We kind of slacked on the first round, but
I
what were you saying, Mark?
I enjoy it if it's, unless everybody think this is a cheesy cop-out, because it totally is. But it's like John standing on the edge of a pier holding a bag that he's a little bit too scared to look into. And then, old sitcom like knockout thing. And everything goes black as he's hit with a, what are those things called? Not a billy club. Blackjack, that's it. And an easy way to get him onto the submarine is he awakens there. So I think that handles both the bad news and moves John's story a little bit forward to arriving in the Marianas Trench.
It's ex machina.
So the scene so far is Joey gives John a bag. John takes that bag to the docks as instructed, and John gets knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I think that goes bad for John. It's not a good place to be.
All right.
Literally
Also,
holding the bag.
Yeah, we can explore the role playing of concussions because that is a you don't
Please,
just wake up and you're like, oh yeah, all right, hey guys.
Please keep that to the role playing, not any personal experience.
Yeah.
And no method acting. Oh, that's your first black die. Congratulations.
Matt, would you
Yes.
like to establish a scene or resolve it? Do you want the result or do you want to see how things play out? Have you got a scene in mind?
No, and I would like it to go as poorly as possible.
We're going to go through all these black dice.
Okay.
No, if we're going through all these black dice, I guess
That's
it'll
fine.
go okay.
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll go as poorly as possible, guys.
All right.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Something's going to go poorly for you since you're already surveilling John. This is a thing. You actually see him get knocked the fuck out, and now you're kind of upset, and you're trying to do something about it, but you still don't know exactly who knocked him out, but you know where and when he was knocked out.
Actually, I've got a better one.
Okay.
I've got a better one. Remember when Joey was doing all those unprotected searches?
No. Okay. Yep.
Remember
Searches
that-
without a condom.
Right.
I thought that was going a different way. Yeah. The ending of that word did not match where I thought you were going, and I was just like, oh god.
Help! I'm stuck in the washing machine again.
Yeah.
Step bro, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning my cash. We call it laundering. That's why I'm stuck in the laundry machine.
Anyway,
what I was
continue.
going to say was that someone had previously been doing those searches for him. So when the ping back happens, it doesn't ping back to Joey. So Takeshi is basically just sitting there minding his own business, watching John carry a thing, and starts getting notifications.
Mm-hmm. Tons of them.
Ping, 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 ping. Are you going to look away from John to see what the notifications are about?
What? Who searches the internet without a VPN these days? Oh, I see.
And all of those are coming back at you like, the NSA would like to know your location. The FBI would like to know your location. The CIA already knows your location and would like to know why the NSA and the FBI want to know it.
Do the lights go out and the door burst open, Dimitri?
No, you look over at where you just were looking at John and he's not there.
Fuck.
But you, I'm assuming you don't have much time, so you got to grab your burn bag.
Oh, yes, you do. I think that went badly enough.
I think so. Okay.
You got a scene for us, Brian, or do you want a choice?
I do have a scene, and it actually ties in pretty well with that because I wanted something that happened earlier because Lady Zeta's not exactly happy with Joey prying into her fucking business and getting her in trouble with the fucking with the authorities in the first place as well, authorities. So yeah,
so you're a clean dame, is what you're saying?
Squeaky as a fucking whistle. Prior to any of Joey's fucking searches, Lady Zeta is going to be contacting Takeshi with a request. So just ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Oh, hey, how are you? Hey.
Oh, I'm fine, darling. I have an issue with a certain friend of ours, and I would like you to do something for me if you could, if you would be so kind.
Okay. What do you have?
Well, you remember a certain security twat that was landing us in the slammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been causing all kinds of problems for me, as you are well aware. And I need you to just watch him and just put all the surveillance on him as possible because I need to know his next move and I need to be ahead of him.
Can do. Not a problem.
Much appreciated.
I've got a drone swarm that's not currently tasked. That should be easy enough to move around. Got it.
Lovely, darling. Thank you very much. Let me know whenever you find anything.
I'll send you a link to the feed.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
I think that goes well for Zeta.
Grab that white die and put it right there. Okay, and we've made it around the table. So this is going to be the last scene by Cindy. You guys are going to play out the next 4 after this. So if I want to be active about my character's scenes in this movie, I got to do it now. Maybe one of you will have a scene with my character, but if I want to make sure that it happens, it has to be me. So the scene is this. We're at the docks. We're looking at a luxury line towards a certain submarine. Everything is garish and great and wonderful. It's actually a social event. Like, there are cameras covering it. These are celebrities going on board. And while this is happening, basically out of freaking nowhere, a screaming, disheveled, partially broken android starts running towards the line. And it's not aiming at the submarine itself. It's aiming at somebody specific in the line, somebody whose image had come up in the searches that Joey had made, the Memotech CEO. Security starts turning around towards this bot, at which point it jumps in the air and it screams, "Give me back my mind," pulling open its chest to reveal that that's where the EMP device now is. Now things go to black. So, this is, by the way, at 25-mile radius, according to the object.
Yep.
And I think it fulfills the need to get even, kind of.
Turn yourself into a fucking EMP bomb and you're a fucking cybernetic organism, dude.
Look, dying in Fiasco is not actually the end of your character. One of you might decide to have a flashback conversation with me or something, but by that die floating towards me, I think that went badly for me, did it?
I would say so. No, in no world does that go well for you.
All right, there it is. So, given this new information, Ryan, do you have a scene for yourself, or do you not? Or do you need a minute?
I might need a minute. I had a scene thought of, and then that really kind of throws it off. I don't think that it would work well with it.
Sorry, we can brainstorm it.
The good news is your electronic woes are probably over.
Yeah.
Because I think you were in the 25-mile radius.
So the first thought I had was actually I was going to fast forward to multiple people being on the pleasure cruise, but that doesn't work.
Sure it does.
Well,
it's sinking.
Could have gotten on there, could have snuck on. But here's what I think. I think Joey tried to sneak on. Whether he got on or not remains to be seen.
So you want to try to sneak on is what you want to establish, or you're sneaking on the submarine?
Yeah, and this would be before
the EMP goes off. Yeah,
the EMP goes off, of course.
Oh God! If the EMP goes off, what happens to the submarine? Just immediately sink?
Well, I mean, how many parts of the submarine aren't?
Yeah, electronics typically fail and don't operate, so I don't know that it would sink. But
yeah,
I mean, this is not reality, so
it's still. I think it's still going to maintain buoyancy, but like all of its functions are going to be down.
And maybe he's stuck.
One other thing, though, Dimitri.
Yeah,
is Cindy the dangerous animal that got loose?
I'm fairly certain that is. I mean, I will tell you this: when we were not exactly engaging the needs and the objects and the locations, I thought this up. So this has been in the back of my head for a while now. But the dangerous animal, that was just, thank you guys. That was a perfect setup.
Okay, I was. What led me to where that original thought was, like, fast forwarding to everybody being on the boat was like because we didn't do a good job addressing the needs before.
Well,
the objects.
One of the things that does happen in a heist movie is that the place where everybody was trying to go is now the worst place to be, but everybody's there.
Yep.
So I think we already established John was like essentially kidnapped and brought on there. And Joey's kind of making sure that the job gets done and doesn't want anybody to see him. So he's trying to sneak onto this pleasure cruise. And
could it be afterwards?
I think it could be.
Nobody in their right mind would go into an unpowered submarine, right?
Right.
So nobody in their right mind would look for anyone on an unpowered submarine.
Why do you need to be on the submarine?
Yeah, that's I don't know now. That's what that's where the whole piece was before.
All right. Do you guys want to
I think he was looking for I think he was still looking for that EMP, and he believed that it was with Memotech going to the Mariana Trench, not realizing that it was Cindy that had it the whole time.
So your idea was that John was actually going to bring it on board and that it would be on the submarine.
Yeah.
It was so dangerous that Memotech was going to bury it at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, I don't... Yeah, okay. It turned out that they didn't have it. Like, we were trying to sneak it off.
I think...
They thought they had.
Yeah. I think...
So the question now
Cindy
becomes...
stole it. I think Cindy took it trying to...
Okay, let's look at some...
Yeah. Let's do a flashback to Cindy, because you got the Memotech information.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Cindy broke into Memotech.
Are you sure you don't want a scene with your character? Because this is your scene. You decide what happens with your character. Like, sure, I would love more scenes with Cindy, but this is going to be your last chance. So think about how, if this was a movie, what would your scene be in this particular spot? Like, if you want to have a scene with Cindy as a flashback, that's fine. It's your character in the scene with Cindy. But if it's just Cindy, I feel that's not exactly fair to your character's development. However, if you wanted a flashback scene with Cindy, you could now have a flashback with the real memory that the two of us aren't aware of.
Oh, come way back.
Like maybe the thing that we were trying to do when the mission failed.
I got an idea for that then.
Okay.
I like that. So, flashback, and the mission involved an electronic device. And the reason that they don't have the memory is because it was an EMP.
Well, if it actually went off, Cindy wouldn't really be working anymore.
No.
It could have been repaired.
It's just because you were successful in getting it, and then your memories were removed.
That's it. Yes. I like that. Yeah.
Oh.
So we were successful in obtaining an EMP that was top secret. And we somehow came across that in the process.
Okay,
we had an argument.
Where are we when this scene starts? Because if you're setting it up,
I think we're breaking into Memotech, like old Memotech.
Having already broken in.
Yeah, no, we've already broken into Memotech. We had a team of people.
I'm with it.
We broke into Memotech, and they all perished while we were stealing it.
Okay, but we were still... This was a military mission, so...
Yes, this EMP the military wanted. Memotech is a military contractor, but they weren't selling it.
And that's why John Whitesmith needs to be there.
What's that?
And that's why John Whitesmith, the 22-year-old corporate cubicle worker, needs to be there.
20 years ago. Let's get this baby. No one will ever suspect.
Give the baby a duffel bag and it will carry the thing through security. Nobody ever looks at the baby. Wait.
I think
that actually makes sense. Yes, you're in a stroller. You're in a stroller and you shove the under your stroller.
We definitely borrowed a baby as
Joey and Cindy are pushing a stroller through. There's a military team.
Wow, this is so ridiculous. I love it.
There's just an EMP underneath the fucking stroller in the fucking little basket.
Yes, nobody's 100%. Going to check it.
John's just sitting there.
So the reason we got out of the military without our memories is because we didn't actually go back to have them. Who would give us the memories back? This was fucked up. Wow. We just, we stole a baby.
Stole a baby and an EMP at the same time.
And then, wow.
Well done. I love it.
And it turned out the baby was an executive's baby, right? Because that's your backstory, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So your dad's been upset with you your entire life because of a thing you absolutely had no control or idea of, that you were used to steal an EMP from his company.
Yeah, the opposite of the Lindbergh baby.
The Berglund baby.
Oh my god!
Okay, I think that deserves a white die. What about you guys?
Did that go well? I
think that went poorly with everybody dying.
Well, no.
And I think because
you made it out of there with the EMP.
I think it went well.
I think Cindy is the one with the EMP, not Joey. So and Joey and Cindy had the falling out. Yeah.
Yes, I had a falling out with a baby.
Yes, you did. But I still think that ultimately goes well for Joey, so I would give you the white.
Okay.
The mission succeeds.
Right, and you didn't get any blame for it. It got blamed on Cindy and the baby.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, if Cindy stole an executive's baby in order to complete the mission, that is definitely the kind of fuck up that would mess Cindy up pretty much for good. Whereas you might get just get the hell out of here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Still, that seems to have gone well for you.
All right.
Yeah,
And it explains how we got the EMP.
in a fucked up way. Like, y'all remember that time?
Do you remember that time the military had us break into a contractor and steal an EMP, and we had to shove it into a baby's carriage and cart it out through security?
It was like take your kid to work day or some shit. Like, he was just laying on the floor.
I mean, a rich executive, wife was coming for lunch or something.
Yeah, and just like it was just a convenient way to get out of the fucking building.
He just left a baby in the
Just grab
conference.
the baby.
Who just leaves a baby?
Like, oh shit, hey, free baby. Grab the donuts too. All right.
There's definitely are we in that cyberpunk future where they're
Well,
just
no,
like,
you see, we thought we were in a drama movie, and then at the end it becomes a farce. So
It's Guy Ritchie.
yes. Yes. So which of us is played by Jason Statham?
The baby.
Yes.
No, even in the flashback scene.
Only when he's a baby, though, not when he grows up.
We didn't have the budget for anything below the shoulders, so we had to shoot him inside the baby carriage.
This is a Samuel L. Bronkowitz production.
Oh, shit.
So, baby, have you got a scene for us?
I do not.
Okay.
You want it to go well for you.
No.
You want it to go poorly. Okay. Well, you were last seen on the submarine.
Was he? He was last seen getting knocked out on the docks and relieved of an EMP.
And I lost the time jump thing here. Was the submarine from 20 years ago, or are we in the present?
No.
We're in the present.
20 years.
Submarine is
years-
now.
Yes, submarine is now. EMP went off now, but EMP was stolen 20 years ago on the mission that landed Cindy and Joey in the doghouse with apparently your help as a baby, even though you didn't exactly give consent.
And my dad was actually furious for having been kidnapped. He blamed me for being kidnapped. That's just how it was.
Well,
and that's why I was ultimately kicked out 20 years later, because I could never live up to his, lofty goals.
Publicly, nobody has any idea this happened, obviously. But privately, he knows.
Right.
And the resentment has just been there.
Yeah, how dare you get kidnapped as a fucking baby?
Exactly. That's what Mr. Whitesmith was like,
What's your name? Whitesmith? We are Whitesmiths. We do not get kidnapped.
Let's see.
He's yelling this at a baby that can't talk.
Yes. Well, there's your scene. You are a baby. You are in a fancy mansion in a wonderful crib. You're looking up, and your father's angry face is there, and he's yelling at you.
But
We are Whitesmiths. We do not get kidnapped.
He's got like a fucking cigar, and he's just looking over the crib, and he just taps the fucking ash onto your fucking bassinet, and like, not my kid.
Oh, God.
Take after your mother.
This is terrible. This is absolutely a terrible thing to do to a baby. So, yeah, you've earned that black die, I think.
Fucked up. Oh,
Yeah.
you're weak. You're weak like your mother.
There are
Oh no!
nothing but white dice available.
Okay.
The last
But the
one's wild.
last one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was surveilling Joey for Lady Zeta
And John for your own purposes. Hmm?
and John for my own purposes. But I had been Zeta asked me to do this, so I am currently surveilling what is going on at the submarine landing, looking at what we chose again. So we have a dangerous animal gets loose, and something precious is on fire. Nothing's on fire yet.
What would you like to be set on fire? If you'd like to set something on fire, press 1. If you'd like something to be set on fire for you, press 2.
Let's see. Oh, wait.
I mean, you could also just pick a good result, but I'm fairly
sure. I'll take a good result. Let you guys come up with a scene for me,
because
as I have 3 black dice in front of me right now.
Right. But the thing is, you could set up whatever scene you want, and you know it's going to go well because there's only white dice.
There's only white. Yeah.
No, because I'm running out of ideas. I'm sorry.
Well, you were bugging out, weren't you?
I was.
You had to.
I couldn't find John.
What is the most precious thing to you? Your security setup, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is a scene of you just taking everything you can into your bug out bag. Right? You're like, save it, burn it, save it, burn it, save it, burn it, save it, burn it. No time.
Yeah, the last thing that I do is set off the thermite grenade that is inside the rest of my
Flick all the
equipment.
switches, everything.
Right?
No, melts through the floor.
Yeah, the whole setup, the entire fucking apartment is just up in fucking flames.
It melts through the floor where you've stashed your decoy corpse.
Yes!
Because if it burns well enough, only dental records will identify you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in the future. I definitely have cloned myself, but not put
No, you have put the appropriate dentures into the appropriate corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, why go the entire way when you can just fool the most common detection methods?
Sure.
So, but that's the precious thing on fire is your.
But the best part is you don't have to make sure that the DNA of the corpse matches yours. You just have to make sure that the DNA they test matches what they have on file. So you have already gone into.
I've hacked those. I've hacked those databases.
You have made sure that whatever DNA records they've got on you will match this corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I think that goes well.
I think that goes well.
Excellent.
All right, Brian, you get to decide pretty much every aspect of this. You can set up your scene and choose whether it goes poorly or well because the last die is wild.
It's true. I'm still okay. Where I know where we left Takeshi. I know where we left Cindy. Where did we leave Joey and John?
Well, actually, John in the present was last seen getting knocked out at the docks.
He did wake up someplace else, though.
I don't remember if we talked about it or actually had it in the scene.
We did not talk about where it was that he woke up, but he did mention that he woke up someplace strange.
Okay, so if you want to have a scene with...
No.
I think Joey we hadn't established.
Right.
Current.
But Joey was attempting to sneak onto the submarine, right?
I don't think we established that.
Yeah. We had actually gotten through. So, actually, that means you're free to decide because you got the last scene. If you want the two of them having hot, steamy relations in a depowered submarine, you can walk in on that.
No. No.
Are you sure? That doesn't sound very definitive.
As sexy as that is, no, I'm good. No, ladies, it is more interested in seeing Joey die.
Well, you get to set it up and resolve it.
Being as how she had already asked Takeshi to watch what for Joey's doings, and Joey was a moron, looking on his own, setting up trails that anybody can follow. Takeshi being an expert in his own field, I'm assuming already saw like this fucking moron is doing okay. Yep, I got you. So this is why I need to know where we had left Joey. But basically, Zeta's gonna blow the whistle on Joey and fucking let him take the fall for all this shit.
Well, we do have one need that hasn't really been addressed.
Right, fuck Joey that's what that says.
Yes, but to forget your past life.
No, that's what Joey wants, and I want him to not have that.
Fuck Joey, and not in a way he would find enjoyable.
Exactly.
Okay, so do you have a scene in mind, or do you want us to come up with one?
I don't have a scene in mind other than fuck Joey and all of his everything while I get to watch.
So you know that scene in Babylon 5, the wave of the hand, I spiked your drink.
Okay.
So I want you to imagine that Lady Zeta is sitting at a table out on the sidewalk in front of a cafe. And you happen to be positioned perfectly to see the entrance of Joey's security company, and you see a strangely significant number of white and or black vans pull up to the front. Dudes in suits, dudes in tack gear, and dudes in just like jeans and white t-shirts all pile out of them, various vans, and all rush into the building. And very shortly afterwards, you see Joey being led out of the building in handcuffs. And as he turns his head, he looks directly at you.
Cheers,
and you
buddy.
give him a little wave and a smile.
Love it.
And then you look down at your communication device where a ping notifies you that a certain amount of funds have been deposited into your account.
Would love that.
Well, I mean, you wanted to make him take the fall and get credit, right?
Of course.
I'm fairly certain currency is called credit.
Don't work for free. Yeah.
So, do you want this to be a black die? You can have it be. No, it's white?
No, it's white.
Okay, so we have actually successfully completed Act 2.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Good job, everybody.
Not quite fully done with the game, however, because there is still the aftermath.
It's time
Now-
for the results. We don't have a dice tray to roll in, though, Dimitri, because...
Look, just because I broke physics doesn't mean you need the physics, okay? Because this time we're not using the dice tray. No. This time what I want you to do is separate the dice in front of your character by color. And again...
Already are.
Are we engaging in segregation?
We are engaging in segregation. Segregate the blacks from the whites, please.
Look, just because those are the colors of the dice, yes.
Uh-huh.
And again, we ended up with 4 dice because, well, each of us was going to end up with dice because we aren't handing them to anybody else in this act. And what we're going to do is we are going to roll them and total them separately.
Mm-hmm.
So for the tilt, the people who determined the tilt had to subtract. In this case, the black dice and the white dice are separate. And you want to roll as high as possible because the lower you roll, the worse you end up.
This is why both Ryan and Dimitri are fucked, as well as Mark.
No. In any color.
I know.
So
But you have equal amounts of dice, so you have a higher chance of getting zero.
We're not minusing them out for this. So the ones who are most likely to be fucked are actually your character and Matt's, because you have only a single black die and he has only a single white. Each color in this particular case is going to represent a different thing. It's a separate track. So if you roll real low on that one die, you might have a bad time. Worse than you were already expecting. So, am I wrong?
Yes.
I mean, yes, generally, I am wrong, but I'm fairly certain I am actually telling you not to do things because they should be done the same way as in the tilt. I apologize for misinforming.
You do subtract the higher from the lower.
Don't fault. Working physics engine.
Stop fucking with the physics.
I had to flip it over, and in order to flip it over to state
Did you
3,
say flip the table?
No.
Darn.
No. Look, let's drag this over here so it's more visible to you guys. In order to change the state of this particular item, I had to unlock it. And when I unlocked it, gravity took over. So this is the aftermath that we are going to be dealing with. So yes, actually, Brian, you are correct. And I am wrong. So we are rolling all of them together and then totaling them out. Subtract the high from low. Yeah. Okay. So you are correct. You are most likely to get a good result on white, and Matt is most likely to get a good result on black, assuming average rolls. The rest of us are probably equally fucked.
I love the sound of that.
So select all of your dice and roll them together. Now, does anybody need to get it out of their system and do some practice rolls first?
Nope.
No, let's
All
do it.
right.
All right, go ahead.
Why did I do that? No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ooh, doggy.
Okay.
My total would be 4 black.
Okay. My total would be 1 black. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Kind of real freaking bad. What you got there, Mark?
0.
Ryan, your total
I
is
got a 0.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's like the worst
awful.
possible.
Yeah.
But Ryan, yours is actually 1 black because you had a 4. A 5.
No. He's got a 3 over.
4 white and 5 black.
No,
Right.
that's
Or 8 black.
3
5 minus 4 is 1.
plus 3.
You subtract
3 over
all of
here.
them. Yeah, you subtract all white dice from all black dice, or all your low dice from all your high dice.
Yeah.
So there's a total
3
of
plus-
4.
Are you, Brian? Are you missing the black die over there on the edge of the table?
Yes.
You
No.
were missing that.
Whoops, sorry, that was a 5.
Yeah. Well, we know you are at 4 black.
4 black, yes.
Right. Matt, you are. Oh wow,
And 1 black.
that is not what I was expecting.
Me either.
Brian,
12 white.
what the? Okay. Your character is actually coming out of this movie the cleanest.
Mwah.
So I'm going to start things off with 1 black. And the aftermath black eye at 1 says, horrible. You are probably dead. Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. There is no justice. There is no mercy. Everything is utterly, painfully screwed, and it is all of it, your fault. Well, given how I've just set off an EMP in the middle of what I assume is a very crowded and very valuable dock, I'm fairly certain I've fucked up multiple lives with that and ended my own. So, kind of appropriate. Ryan, you've got a 4 black. Would you like to read that particular
Black?
passage?
Black 4, savage. Savage as in something is broken or mashed. Maybe you've got a permanent limp and a bad reputation. Plus, you totally fail.
Given that we last saw you getting carted off in handcuffs by various 3-letter agencies, that seems appropriate. Now, is there an entry for 0?
There is. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
The
Actually-
worst thing. Wow.
The
Well,
worst
would
thing
you
in the
li-
universe.
Maybe you wouldn't like to read it, but somebody's got it. So, Mark?
I can read it. So 0 is the worst thing in the universe. This probably doesn't include death, since death would be a better way than whatever this is. Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere.
yeah, that's...
Mhm.
Since you were taken away by somebody, I'm assuming that there's a serial killer who, since it's the future, also.
Well, we can work out the details later.
Oh,
Right
I'm sorry.
now, Matt, you are at 1 black.
I sure am. Black 1 is horrible. You are probably dead. Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. There is no justice. There is no mercy. Everything is utterly painfully screwed. And it is all of it, your fault.
So last we saw your character, you were setting off a thermite bomb in your apartment, perfectly positioned to create a decoy corpse with perfect matches to the decoy corpse's data as yours. And you can think about exactly how that went wrong. And Brian, you've got 12 white.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to read that?
Not too shabby. You've made it out with dignity intact through some fluke. There might even be a little profit or self-respect or something. Time to throw a little party for all of your friends.
Who are your friends? You'd have to get new ones at this point.
Don't worry about it. Money can buy.
I don't know them. They go to a different jail.
They do.
Okay, so the way this is going to play out is we're actually going to use our dice as a montage. So, for example, I've got 2 white dice and 2 black dice. So the white die is that still a good thing?
It can be interpreted however you want, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. So, this is going to be a basically very short scenes. Like, imagine if they were during the credits. This is my character doing something. And, well, I've got 4 of them. So, let's see. Do I have anything good that can come out of that? Ooh, I know. It's still bad. It's still horrible, but it's definitely a win for Cindy. Crispy Wiener had a pacemaker. So this is my character as she is utterly annihilated by the EMP. Watching the CEO of Memotex grab for his chest and try to beat it futilely.
Do you want to just do it all at once, or you want to do a round?
Oh, you want to keep doing mine?
Yeah, it was like on.
Okay, all right. Another white? Sure. This is the public investigation into Memotex as a result of the things, too many things pointing at it. The black die. This is the public investigation going nowhere. And
it's definitely it's a show trial.
right.
Yeah.
And the last black die, let's see, this is no justice, no mercy, and everything is utterly painfully screwed. This is a Memotex employee deleting a data bank somewhere.
Oh no.
I am utterly gone.
Yep. And it's one of those things where it's just this encrypted old scheduled to be deleted at a certain point in time. Nobody remembers what's in it. But
No, not even that. Somebody going in there on purpose and picking the right block and then hitting the button.
Ooh, that's
Oh, wait, I got it. Old Man Whitesmith.
Oh shit.
Old Man Whitesmith finally has someone else to blame. Blames me. Okay, so Ryan, I believe you ended up at Black 4.
Yep.
Which is savage.
Things didn't go well for me, but a couple things happened good for me.
Okay, let's hear what they are.
So the first thing good that happened to me is I got even with Cindy for fucking up the heist, and instead of giving John the EMP, John went with a dummy in the bag, a dummy item, and I gave the real EMP to Cindy, who then blew himself up.
So this is you swapping bags.
Yes. And tricked Cindy into going and blowing up himself and this pleasure cruise.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's actually good for you. It worked out the way you expected. What else you got?
The second thing good that happened is he wasn't happy with the work that Takeshi did, and rigged up Takeshi's explosives when that happened to lock the door so that Takeshi couldn't get out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wait, how can he do that when he can't even use a fucking VPN?
Well, that's
on his way out.
Physical. This is physical. Basically,
on his way out, he didn't time it well, and that's when the building burns and collapses.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
So this is again Joey telling John to put a lock on the fire exit of Taheshi's building.
Yeah, I can see it. I see it. It's dark, and Joey's just like, you motherfucker.
The one time Takeshi can't watch John is when he's bugging out.
And literally, it's not even like an electronic lock. It's just like a hasp.
That's exactly why you can't hack it. It's a physical lock. It's like a padlock. Yeah. You're like, who uses padlocks?
It's just a broom that you put in front of the door.
I was going to say, he takes like a tire iron and puts it through where the lock would normally go.
and you don't all of this,
you're watching this and you don't recognize where he is and what he's doing. It's like just sending the dude on some busy work loyalty test. I don't know. But how else do things go for you? Right?
So making sure that all of this goes off without a hitch. He's within the building when Takeshi's shit burns up. And
hold on. Just a reminder that in Lady Zeta's last scene, you got apprehended in your building.
Yes. Yep. I got 2 black dice. So.
Oh, okay.
It happened before he got arrested. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So the building collapses on him. He gets out, but his face is burned and scarred. Think Two-Face from Batman universe, right?
So you fucked up your face in the process of making sure personally that Takeshi doesn't make out. Like, you didn't have to go. You already gave the crowbar to the kid, but you wanted to.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's fair.
Pay the price for your hubris.
And
what is this?
The last die here is Joey in the courtroom, and he goes off on the judge. It happens to be the same judge that lets Lady Zeta go. And he's just like, you had one fucking job. I paid you well.
Wow. Wow.
And
that's amazing.
And here I am in front of you.
No, fuck all of you.
And he's just like, well, this never happened. You don't exist. And he sends me to this fortress of a prison that is where people go to be forgotten. And there's like no list of prisoners. So he's maimed.
Honestly, I think it's better to just leave it open. Like, you're in the courtroom and everybody expects like a regular courtroom scene. And you go, motherfucker, what are you doing? I paid you so well. We just cut there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Now, I do want to say that the rules support giving somebody more dice. So if you want to see more scenes with Joey, you can actually lend some of your dice that haven't already been used for scene. You can lend some dice to him. Now, this is why generally it has been going around the table and everybody gets one. But if we want to do it like per character, that's fine too. Again, we don't actually have to go with John Whitesmith next. If somebody else has an idea for what their scene should be, even if it's just one, that's totally fine.
You going, John?
Do you have anything for us?
I really don't. I'm struggling at something worse than death.
Well, I mean,
I do.
No,
we already dragged Mr. Whitesmith into this.
Hold on. Think of it as on the sum total. Like, these individually don't have to be bad. As a matter of fact, you have 2 white dice. So you might use up the white dice first to bring yourself up, and then the black dice bring you down. So
you still arrive at the same destination.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm struggling with. But I think I like the idea of John Whitesmith as a character in this entire thing, similar to Indiana Jones, where he actually doesn't affect anything. So he's a player, and he's trying to live in his father's shadow, and his entire life, he's dwelled on the fact that as a baby, there's this amorphous cigar-smoking blob standing over him that drives his anxiety. The boogeyman incarnate, not to mention, obviously, growing up with that kind of father. And then how do you arrive at something worse than death? And it's nothing more than not being able to achieve anything that would make that blob happy. So the idea that like he is part of this story but truly does not impact it meaningfully at all is hilarious in my mind. That being said, I don't think it's worse than death in the spirit of the game. So if I can be offered a little carte blanche, that's kind of how I want it to happen.
Well, I had this idea that you got captured and put on the ship or on the submarine. It's all electronic. It's a pleasure cruise. It's super advanced. The EMP destroys it. All the electronics. They can't.
I want to stop you right there and actually add on to it because I was thinking something very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was knocked unconscious also and talking about the seriousness of concussions, he was brutally maimed. And if you've ever heard of locked-in syndrome, you basically can't do anything.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That is definitely worse than this.
So going back to something Dimitri had said, where who would look on a broken down submarine? I imagine that John, potential other option here, and I think it's definitely worse than death, wakes up to a dark submarine, hearing dripping down the tube somewhere in the distance, but cannot move because of his horrendous brain trauma.
I think that's 2 black dice. I think that's waking up after a concussion on a powered down submarine, maybe with like emergency lighting.
I was going to go a little further with that, and that you wake up after they have pumped water into it to submerge it.
No,
so you wake
hold on.
up in this, so it's not in the living space, but in the submersible part, how they get it to sink in general anyway.
Still has white dice, and we can use good things to make things worse. That's
like when you wake
why I'm saying those 2 black dice being, the physical knockout, putting him on the submarine. He doesn't want to be on a non-powered submarine. Then realizing he can't move, then recovered.
Yeah, the water is fresh water, not salt water. That's your white
But
die.
being actively, he's recovered from there, so he doesn't get to die. He doesn't get to drown in the submarine even.
Well, I was thinking not even that the submarine is full of water. Like the living quarters are intact.
Right, just submerged was what you're thinking.
They're just submerging it.
I'm thinking,
And he wakes up in this submarine at the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
and he's not coming back from that.
He's going to live for some time. It's a
Brian,
big submarine with one guy.
Did you have a point to make of some sort?
It can be worse, is what I was saying.
Right.
And then it got worse.
No, because like I was thinking more along the lines that he woke up from there, but he was actually recovered, but he was essentially brain dead, and he now has to live in his father's mansion, conscious but unable to do shit.
Right. The psychological angle as opposed to physical. So the physical.
And you see this man in like an observation deck constantly, Blake, because you can't blink your own fucking eyes manually, and you just see him just staring disapprovingly, just constantly. When he happens to be there, when he comes back from his daily work day, just to see his disappointment of a fucking son.
So basically, you got knocked out, dragged onto the submarine. You woke up unable to move. You were recovered from the submarine and given the best care. And the end result is that you are in bed, unable to move, and off in the distance on the observation deck, you see a cigar-smoking blob.
All the time. The only thing you can ever see again.
The thing you never wanted to see, the cigar-smoking blob.
Your life is a waking nightmare, and when you go to sleep, there is no reprieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awful. Are we okay with how awful this is?
I'm glad we were on the same page there, Dimitri.
Does anybody want to give him more dice to make it even more awful? No? Mercy?
Oh, it's pretty greatly awful.
Okay.
It's awful. That's good.
We're good at coming up with awful stuff.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got some dark minds.
I mean, and honestly, it's a cyberpunk world. We have so many other tools for awfulness.
True. All right, so Black 1, I think, was your total, Matt?
Yeah.
Which is same as mine. You are probably dead, and other people are probably innocent. People are dead. There's no justice, no mercy, and let's see, everything is utterly, painfully screwed, and it is all of it, your fault. So, what have you got for us, if anything?
Okay, so we start with a wide shot of a building, an apartment building, a big apartment building in flames.
All right,
And
that's pretty black.
Yeah, but the camera starts to zoom in, and you hear a rattling sound, and the camera keeps zooming in, and it comes around into an alley, and it comes around to an alley door that has a hasp on it.
Oh,
And the
we're on
hasp,
the other side.
and the hasp is closed, and all you can hear is a rattling, and then you hear a screaming, and then that kind of like, and then the sound of organic matter burning. And then at a certain point, the flames flare and the screams stop. And then the camera goes to black on that scene.
All right. As delightful as that is, how many black dice is that? 1? All right.
One black die.
It was I am probably dead. Other people, innocent people, dead as well.
Okay,
there is no justice. There is no mercy. Everything is utterly painfully screwed.
Remember, each of the dice in front of you is supposed to be a this is. So this is your character on the other side of a closed door inside a burning building.
Yep.
I'd say that's 1 black die, even though you described it beautifully.
Mhm.
You still have 3 more of those.
Keep going. I mean, you
God.
can donate to other people if you want.
Is there anything good that you could possibly have come out of your situation? Because you do have one white die. Can you think of anything good?
No.
Okay.
No.
You want us to think of anything good?
Because not only did that happen, but the multiple government organizations were able to hack into my computer or download what the searches led them to my physical location, and I don't know that I had enough time to get rid of the contents of my computer.
Okay, so then the second black die is that despite all your precautions, they still get your digital footprint.
And it burns however many other people who I had employed or I had worked with in the past. All of my communications and such are still available for them to scoop up.
Okay, are any of those people bad dudes? Given present company, I would assume so.
It's cyberpunk.
Yes.
Everyone's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Right. So the white die can be actually, hey, they scooped up some bad people.
Yes.
Okay, so you die in a burning building, which probably kills plenty of other people in their apartments.
Yes.
Your data isn't actually scrubbed the way you thought it would be. But hey, some people got nabbed because of your data. And now, another black thing. Can you make this worse?
I do not 100% die. No.
They will brand you the ringleader for the EMP.
Yes. I am the leader of a domestic terror group.
Right. Because, you were spying on everybody involved.
Yep.
Clearly, you had your finger in everything, and you're dead, so you can't defend yourself.
Yep.
And they can present whatever parts of your data they want. So it looks like you're absolutely guilty of being the ringleader of this.
Yeah, I am an international terrorist who aided and abetted the destruction of 25 square miles of city.
Well, radius, but whatever.
Does it matter?
Also, you're an ex-terrorist. You have ceased to be.
Yeah, I am. I've run down the curtain. I am joined the bleeding choir in Visibule.
You're pining for your 72 version.
You're not only famous, you're infamous.
No, I'm infamous.
Infamous.
Oh shit! Infamous at all. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that brings us back to Brian. You got a...
Okay.
Lady Zeta has all the glory just shining down upon her.
I mean, it is that kind of thing, isn't it?
Well,
So, okay.
almost all. You got a 12 rather than a 13 plus. But it is not too shabby. Literally, that's what it says.
So this is okay. So this is Lady Zeta talking to her corporal masters. She's going to be absolutely clean of all this affair. Nothing will fall on her.
Cool.
And this is her sunning herself on a nice sunny beach, drinking a margarita. Because fuck you people.
I sent the margarita.
Well, you can afford it.
I am Yeah, I can afford it. This is her bank account after being paid for doing all this shit. And so the last thing is her kind of realizing that she's kind of just going to be a slave to fucking corporations for the remainder of her entire days, and never going to have any real friends. So yay, margaritas.
You have won as much cyberpunk as you possibly could. And
I am the cyber and the punk.
And now you realize at what cost.
At what cost, indeed. It was $20.77.
$20.77.
Yes, that's the cost.
It's all about where you put the period.
Yes, it is.
And with that period, we're done. Thank you guys very much for playing Fiasco with me and enduring me breaking the physics sandwich that is the tabletop simulator.
And that was a fiasco.
You are too weak. You are too weak to flip this table. All of you are too weak. Your strength checks fail.
I got it too.
Yes,
you tried to flip the table and failed.
you got it too.
Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures. If you enjoyed our show, check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and Discord community. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on your podcast app of choice and share us with your friends who might enjoy our show. New episodes drop every Monday. Music and sound effects for this podcast by Michael Ghelfi Studios, Flip Melvin, and Kevin MacLeod. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.